So about 4 years ago, I bought this one mouse, which is called Logitech G402. And when I used it the first time, the very first time, I enjoyed it. I really just fell in love with, how it moves, how it clicks, and how it just is, right? It was so soothing. It was so. The point is, it was low at sight. I mean, I just couldn't help myself, I just couldn't. Okay, I'm sorry, I just couldn't. It was just low at first sight. I just got attached, like just emotionally, just, how it is, you get me. Until 6 months ago, look, I don't know, I don't want to assume, to pronounce. The point is, let's just say they, okay? They gave up on me. But you know what? I'm a gentleman, as you guys already know, right? I mean, I do look like a gentleman, right? You guys, I'll let you guys, judge. Okay, yeah, okay. So, as a gentleman, I thought, you know what? We've been, together for more than 3 years, so, it only makes sense if we take a break, because it's a necessity, right? It's just important, it's just vital, it's just something which needs to be done, And you know what? That's what I did. I gave this mouse a 6 months break. It's pretty reasonable if you ask me. 6 months without, 6 months, it's decent, right? Let me know. It is, right? And then when I tried using it, okay, this sounds bad. When I tried using it, it was just not working. It was just not working at all. What the fuck, right? So, as an aspiring engineer, I thought to myself, I'm an engineer. If you ask me, right? Am I? Okay, yes I am. Technically I am. Okay, yeah, okay I am. So, you know what? I asked myself, what does engineers do? What's this basic definition of engineers? And then it got me thinking, and I concluded that, you know what? Engineers makes lives easier for people. And they just break down the problems and solve them, right? Problem solvers, right? So, now we're gonna fix this together. We're in this together. Let's do this. Let's go. Alright, so here we are. There's a bucket filled with water. And guys, bear with me, okay? Just hold on to me, okay? Just hold on. Just don't let me go, okay guys? Just don't let me go. Just hold up, okay? We're gonna fix this. We're just gonna get this thing straight, okay? And let's do this without further ado. Action speaks louder than words. Let's just do this, okay? 3, 2, 1, boom. There you go. Do you see that bubbles? You see that thing? Okay. It's gonna get fixed now, okay? Just stay down there, okay? Just stay down. Just don't move. So it's around 6 a.m. in the morning right now, and I'm about to go on a 3 to 5 kilometers of run. Now I'm not pretty sure how much, but minimum 3 kilometers. Now this number to some of you might seem like it's not a lot or it's a small number. Now guys, bear in mind that I have a tight schedule packed, and in order to balance in order to be efficient, I have to make some sacrifices. But obviously this number is gonna go up substantially in the coming future. And yes, let's get straight to the running. Alright, so I just got done with my 3.5 kilometers of running, something like that. And again, this number is gonna go up eventually. However, while I was running, I saw a janitor just doing bottle flips or just doing some tricks with bottle while I was running. And in an instant, the bottle just fell. I mean, it's pretty normal, right? I mean, imagine yourself doing a ball flip or just some tricks and it just fell. I mean, it's normal. But then he picked it up and then he laughed at me because I was the only one there and I was, running. And then I laughed back. And when I saw him just smile, like it just, I don't know, these small things just makes me fulfilled. Like that smile just made my whole morning. So I know for a fact my day is gonna go the best. But anyways, I know this is completely random, but I just wanted to mention that these small little things matter. So embrace them. Guys, just got ready. Just took a cold shower. Guys, it's just one of my favorite things to do. I mean, if I'm feeling tired, if I'm feeling if I just don't feel like working or just, focusing on the task, and if I just take a cold shower for like 5 minutes, bro, I'll be ready, like instantly. You guys should also try it. Now again, depending on your health conditions, look, I'm not a fucking doctor, okay? I'm not a professional, so this is not a professional advice. Don't try it if you. But anyways, so now in about 30 minutes, I leave for my 9 to 5 university. You guys already know how much I hate university. I mean, I love this university, okay? I mean, the people here, the faculty, everyone. But like me and this, like university in general, just don't go along well. I mean, you probably know this if you know me, even like a teeny tiny bit, or if you have talked to me for like more than 1.58 milliseconds. But yes. Also, guys, there's this huge problem which is stopping us from achieving the goals or being the person we want to become, including myself. I suffer with this problem every day. Overconsumption of content, and now it's like we consume the amount of content we consume on daily, whether it be newsletters, whether it be YouTube videos, typical reels, maybe on TikTok, maybe on Twitter, and or maybe just this one course, or maybe just this one book. There's just like a lot of information available, and we always live in this misconception that maybe if I just read this one book, maybe if I just watch this one video, or maybe if I just read this one newsletter, article, whatever, and you just like never seem to stop. You just keep on going and going and going until you realize you haven't gained any kind of knowledge or any kind of information, or you just realize that all you ever did was just wasted time. And then you watch a video like this and then you realize that I was all wrong this whole time. And you know what, you guys are lucky because I have a fix for that. Now what I want you to do is, talking about my experience, what I do, I genuinely just like running. Like, it's something which I just genuinely just like, because like when I'm running, I just feel like I'm running towards my dreams. I'm running towards my goals, my ambitions, my future me, because I know for a fact I'm gonna achieve all the goals which I said or wrote down. So, I just feel like I'm running towards them. I'm just, getting even closer and closer. And then I tend to get these kind of thoughts, where I'm able to think really vividly and just really with like clarification. And that's what you should do. You should find this activity. I mean, just go for a walk at this point. Like, just go for a walk. No cheating though. Like, don't use any kind of phone. Just don't listen to any kind of songs. Not even like peaceful meditative songs. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, don't do that. That's just nah. Just go outside. Like preferably in the morning. I just like running in the morning. I mean, in the evening, sure, but like I would probably run in the morning. That's just something I personally like, and I also would recommend you guys to run in the morning or just take a walk in the morning, like early in the morning, okay? And like it's just so peaceful, so quiet, and let those thoughts come in. Like as soon as you realize, and as soon as you start walking, you would probably see like a lot of trees. I mean, depending on where you live, and doesn't matter, but it will probably be the peaceful moment because every place is just beautiful in my opinion, and I want to travel the whole world one day. Okay, anyways, so just let all those thoughts come into your mind and just let it just accept all those thoughts. Be it negative, be it positive. If you're being optimistic, if you're being demotivated, but most importantly, keep a track of all those thoughts because eventually, guys, ideas would start rolling in, and and eventually, so solutions to the problems that you never thought would be possible in this period of time or maybe forever would start coming in slowly by slowly, and you would start realizing this. So, guys, you guys could maybe read or maybe watch a YouTube video on. You guys probably would have already watched. I would, maybe post a picture of the book I read. It's like 60 pages. Like it's called Dopamine Detox. I don't have it right now. I have it in my cupboard, but I'll post like a picture, and it was 60 pages only. You can also watch a YouTube video. If you want to buy a book, it's so cheap too. Like it's probably like $1 or $2 literally, and it's only like consists of 60 pages, and you can read upon it. And you could. To be honest, you don't even have to buy the book. You can just maybe watch a YouTube video on it. And I'm guessing you probably would have watched. If you're watching videos like these, that's what my assumption would be. But anyways, read that book. And actually, you know what? The funny part is that was like my first ever book that I read. Dopamine Detox, that I finished. Only 60 pages. So I was like, well, no, let me just read it. And that was like my first ever book that I ever finished. Fun fact. Nice. Anyways, guys, there's a lot of all in all, we consume a lot of content or just a lot of information that we don't even know what to do with. We can't process. Okay, my home is so we can't even process. So yeah. Guys, everyone likes attention. Let's just, I feel like, this is something which we can all agree on, Yeah, sure, but, once in a while, a human needs attention. And now attention can be gained from a lot of different ways. But, there's also times when, one don't need an attention at all. Like unwanted attention is what I call, or what everyone calls. So, I was sitting in the library. It's a public library, obviously. And, when you're I don't know, just minding your own business, recording yourself, this is a lot of people approach you. And to me, I don't know about most of the people, but to me, it's just, nah, I just don't like it at all. And especially when you're in the middle of I don't know, like your whole work or your whole, like let's say if you're reading something and if you're, like in my case, I was trying to like, record and just, read at the same time, I was just, and then people would like ask me and approach me and then it would mess up my focus and as well as my recording and I genuinely hated it and it was so inefficient and yeah. I just don't like unwanted attention, so if someone who interrupted me is watching this, please don't interrupt me from next time. Chances are you probably will, so, I mean, yeah. So guys, sometimes it just randomly crosses my mind, thoughts like these, this, feeling of doubting yourself, self-doubtness, and then sometimes I think, like, why am I even recording this? Even though I know this is going to be beneficial in the future, in the upcoming years, it will be, mark my words. And even though, like, I know the good side of it, but I still doubt myself. And I still question sometimes, like out of blue, like why am I even recording this? Why am I even like, like uploading this on YouTube, like and like why am I doing like this whole thing too? Like what's the point? Like, who cares? Sometimes I I ask myself these type of questions, even though I know the answer. It's gonna be so much like beneficial and helpful in the coming future and. I mean, it will be beneficial the time I start recording, like right now too, like not just the future, but right now as we're talking, again, don't get me wrong, this way I'm, while I'm recording this, I'm, working on my communication skills. I'm, working on talking to a camera. That's a different skill to have in 2024, believe it or not, and so like, it's beneficial right now too, but it's just, sometimes I feel like, why am I even like doing everything that I do? Why go on runs? Why wake up early? Why like do this? And I tend to doubt myself and why edit videos? Because guys, don't get me wrong. The last video which I uploaded, it was 90 minutes long. And, first I record different clips. I go to different places. And bro, recording is no easy task. Trust me. Like, it's not just you just say some random shit. I mean, sure you can, but it's like you're recording yourself and you're trying to showcase what you're doing. This is not no easy task. Trust me, Mark. Like, you try yourself. You know what? I'm not gonna say anything. Just try it yourself. And then you're taking all those clips and in my case, putting it on my laptop and editing it, and then 90 minutes long, 4K quality. That shit takes a lot of time. And the funny part is, the last video which I uploaded, it took me 12 hours to even just render it. Let me tell you why real quick. Because the first time I tried rendering it, it only rendered like specific minutes, like only like 12 minutes of it. And I was like, what the fuck, bro? I waited 5 hours just for it to render only like 12 minutes of the video. Then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. It's fine. Then the second time I rendered it, it took around like 4 or 5 hours. No, it didn't even render. It was about to get rendered. I was like, okay, well, finally it's 95%. And then somehow Premiere Pro, a notification popped up. It was like, error. What the? No, bro. And then the third time it finally happened. But so like the point is, I like, why am I wasting time in this? Like, why am I so dedicated or just so like towards like pushing myself to like do this? Like, why? Like this feeling of just quitting, this feeling of like what the fuck, like. But the point is, like, why am I doing this? Like, what the fuck? Like, what? Like, am I crazy? Am I